Welcome to the KiddNation Extra, everybody. It's Halloween week, so hopefully you have an outfit ready. If you don't, you probably already used it this weekend if you went to a party.
Sure.
We already talked about it on the show. It was a struggle bus when it came to finding a party this year.
Yeah.
I didn't get an invite. Usually you get a couple invites, but I didn't get one. Kelly was talking about how she didn't get an invite.
Nothing.
Jenna didn't go to a Halloween party this year, and she normally is on top of that.
I think people know I pretty much don't do a Halloween party. I stay at my place. So I think that's why I prefer to think that's why I don't get invited to a party.
Right? It just sucks when you wake up the next morning and you see everyone at a house party.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Nobody invited me.
Hold on one second. Nobody thought about us. But the rest of our staff was actually out at in Baton Rouge. They went to the LSU game.
Go Tigers.
You guys really didn't have any crazy stories from what I hear.
Yeah, I mean, it was chill for the most part. I was telling Trey, we were tailgating and like drinking and everything, and I was like, I don't want to, this is the first time that the girls were invited on the guys trip. So I was like, I don't want to make a fool out of myself. I don't want to not get invited next year.
Okay.
You know, try to keep it cool. But it was still just a fun time. It was fun to like hang out with everybody and see all the KiddNation people.
Who got the most drunk out of the staff? Trey's looking at you with wide eyes.
I don't know.
Did Justin go?
We were missing Justin. Justin was there. He would have taken it up a notch for sure.
Yeah, he would have.
Trey's looking at me like it was me, but you had a lot to drink as well, Trey. No,
nah,
it's me. He says it's me.
If it was you, 100%. Trey says it was Anna 100%.
No, he
so
said
that's
it's
why.
Lacey.
Oh, Lacey, who went dressed as a lion to the Tiger Bowl.
Lacey can drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally
Lacey can throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Which
Amy,
is awesome.
her best friend at the office, is the sneaky drunk.
Yeah.
Because you'll see her at the party, and eventually you'll be like, dang, Amy just holds it together so well, and then she'll just look at you and do this weird smile and almost fall over. And that's when you're like, okay, Amy has been drinking.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, has been having a good time.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody got wild, nobody got arrested.
Nobody got arrested.
Boo.
Boss man George was there, right?
Yeah, it was so cool to see George like relive his glory days. He was like showing us his old frat house, and we ran into some of his old frat bros, and it was cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
George. I would love to go back in time and party with George when he was in a frat.
Me too.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was a lot of fun. I mean, he's a lot of fun now.
I knew George pretty close.
Yeah,
after those days when he first started as a bright young whippersnapper sales guy.
Yeah.
Soon to take over the sales department and become sales manager.
And then
He came about the same time I did.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys started around the same time.
Yeah, about, yeah.
Al, didn't he have to chase you down for his money?
A couple of times.
For commercials?
Yeah. He was probably just late on his Porsche payment.
Wow. Did you pay cash when you used to do commercials for the show?
No, we'd write a check every week. The sales department, actually, this girl named Sherry was my sales rep. And she would come by and get my order. But I think everybody, especially like small businesses, you always had to pay in advance pretty much before your spot ran. After your spot runs, you got no recourse. You can't go back and get your money. So they always pretty much make you pay in advance.
Oh, okay. Not that I'm going to be getting any commercials anytime soon, but it was interesting to hear him say how many times he chased you down.
Yeah, he just liked chasing me.
In other news, since I put fake tattoos on my body, I found out that my wife thinks that hand tattoos are extremely sexy.
I like them.
So I might have to get some.
Really?
And I shaved my hands.
I like the hand tattoos too.
I
do, but I mean, I think you're in a safe enough job now. That was always my thing. It's like, I got to see if this creative job pans out.
Right.
Like, I can have enough success on my own that I won't have to go interview for another job ever.
Right.
Well, and if this doesn't pan out, I guess I could become a surgeon, because then they got to wear gloves.
Tattoos are becoming so much more acceptable.
They really are.
You could work in a bigger, a more professional
In a
setting
different
with
field.
a hand tattoo,
Sure.
as long as,
Yeah.
tasteful.
Or I can just wear some gloves.
Just don't. I wouldn't advise the face tattoo.
No, I'd go hand.
That's why I kept looking in the mirror going, man.
Or even
I felt cool.
Yeah.
or even the neck. Personally, I don't have any tattoos. I don't have anything against them necessarily, but
Yeah.
there's certain times when you don't want the tattoo to show, maybe in a funeral, for example.
Okay.
Or a banquet.
Meh.
And you know how those funerals and banquets you go to. Jeez.
The only issue with the hand tattoo is that
So
it
many.
fades, JC. It hurts to get, and it fades.
Mm-hmm. Because I got some left over just because I wanted to walk around.
And feel it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Is that where you'd want it? The knuckles?
No, I'd probably want the back of my hand.
Yeah.
That's where I would get it.
With
Hurt
what?
So much.
I don't know. See, I got to figure out what I want to
It
get.
does hurt.
Because Post Malone has a cool bear, and then he has JFK. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a president or something. I don't know what
Why
I'm
not?
gonna get. Yeah.
Maybe a little Hoover,
Yeah, maybe.
A vacuum cleaner, yeah.
Calvin,
No, I think she was talking.
Calvin,
Oh.
Coolidge.
Yeah. A little Abraham with the top
Why
hat.
not?
Why not?
Pick a random.
Get him in there. Yeah, I'll just go find one that nobody knows.
Adams.
Taft.
Taft, yeah, Taft.
Got to make sure that people don't
I
hate
gotta
him.
Explain it.
Yeah. Who's that guy? I don't know, some president.
President Taft.
Come on, people.
Duh.
You don't recognize Taft? Did you not go to school or something? All right, what's the question of the day, Anna? You have
Jen,
it?
Jen wants to know, what was your favorite Halloween costume you wore as a kid?
Oh, boy.
I just kind of was a give up. I'd do a bum.
A bum
You just
with
put
the
on-
stick and
You
the.
just put a pillow under your dad's T-shirt
Mm-hmm.
and some makeup on your cheeks to make you look like you have a stubble,
Scruffy beard, yeah.
and you were done. That was your costume.
I want to say my favorite that I remember as a kid was it was from a song that Cri sang, and it was El Ratón Vaquero, which was the cowboy mouse.
Aw.
And I just thought it was cool because I was a mouse and I got to wear a cowboy hat and
Right.
boots, and I also had the guns in the holsters. So I thought I remember feeling cool. So
That's
that
cool.
one.
I think I had like a Batman costume that I kind of liked. But it was something along that line, like a Popeye or something. But these were real simple costumes, like just a mask, generic mask, or like the Lone Ranger. You remember that's just the thing
Yeah.
around the eyes.
Kind of like Zorro.
And then I would put, because we didn't have a whole lot of money, put a towel around my neck and you get a safety pin and fasten it in the front. And so you got a cape now. So, just a random, and I would just kind of put things together.
You still do.
Yeah.
Bled into your adult life, actually. Jenna?
Yeah, sure. Lots of costumes. I was Pat. That
Just
was real
for SNL?
memorable.
From SNL?
Yeah. No one really got it because I was so young when I did it. But I had a good Pat. I got to find that photo for y'all. I was very androgynous, as Pat was.
Okay.
And then, I was a witch 7 years in a row from the time I was very small. So that's when my parents thought I was creepy because I just wanted to be a witch,
Uh-huh.
7 years in a row. And then I started to do some other stuff. I was a DJ once, baby DJ.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Anna?
There was one year that my friends and I all went as the Power Rangers. That was pretty cool
Yeah.
because I liked the whole group costume
Yeah.
thing, even from when I was little.
I want to get like the actual helmet, Power Ranger helmet one day.
The legit
Yeah.
costume.
The legit, I think they're motorcycle helmets. Did you tell us yours, Kelly? Yeah, you did.
Bum.
The bum, yeah.
Yeah, I just did. There's some some pictures of me when I was really little, like 3 or 4, where you'd buy the princess mask, and it was like this cheap. The costumes used to be just real.
They were
basic.
so bad
Yeah,
It
back
had a
then.
right.
slit where your mouth went through,
Right.
and
Uh-huh.
eye holes, and you breathe them, and the condensation would be so
You could-
bad your mask would be wet on the
And
inside.
stinky by the end of the day.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's got
and
all
then
your
these-
breath on it.
These like little flimsy gown type things you'd put on and tie at the neck and the back, and they would fall apart by the end of the night. But that's what we did. It wasn't a big deal.
Did you ever trick or treat with no costume at all? Like just go out with a pumpkin?
No, we always did
candy.
something, made some sort of effort.
Yeah, I did that. And they said, "Oh, what are you for Halloween?" I was like, "Poor."
Aw.
No, literally, I'm poor. I don't have one.
Just take a brown paper bag. Take a brown
You could have
paper
at least
bag.
like done your mom's lipstick and made blood on your face or something.
man.
No.
I thought
They
the
wasted
cutest-
lipstick.
The cutest kid one time, he didn't have a costume, but he took his zipper jacket and he zipped it up all the way to here, so just the top of his hair was sticking out.
Oh, okay.
And that was it. He was headless, but he had this hair like where the neck was.
I can see that.
It
What's
was
chest hair?
free.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I
And
like
thought
that
it
one.
was pretty cute.
Okay. So there's some ideas right there for the kiddos. If you want to steal our old costumes, that's fine. And if you want to be the question of the day, drop it in the comment section. We have another extra for you headed your way tomorrow morning, as well as some money with Beat the Bank
Extreme.
$5,000 still up for grabs. We still got a couple of those vaults in there with 5K. We also have Good News Tuesday, and we want to hear from you. Ask us, does that make me crazy after you tell us about those things you do? See you tomorrow, Kid Nation.